Welcome to another episode of Desired Getaways. We have landed base out at the Springs Four-Wheel Drive Park. We got out here Friday night. We got out here about 6:30ish and put up camp and found our friends that have already been out here. He's in a GQ white Nissan Patrol. It has a 4-inch lift under it and 35, so I'll be wheeling with him today. We're going to go explore some tracks, have a look at the place. I've only been out here once before this in my little Mitsubishi Triton, so I'm very keen to push the GQ to its limits and see what we can do. We spoke to Lucas last night when we were signing in. He said that we are allowed to go out to the back of the park where the new section is. I know a few people have been out there and cutting in some tracks and that, so we're going to have a geeze and have a look at what else is out there and get the tracks bedded in for him. So I hope you really enjoy this video. I'll be getting heaps of footage, trying to get as much as possible, and like, subscribe, comment, and we'll get back to you ASAP. So just a quick one, everyone's still sleeping. I got up early because it started to rain, so I had to get it all undercover. But this is our little campsite. We've got the GQ and our swag, and Dawson bought his King swag, but it had no poles, so I had to quickly duck into Warwick and go to BCF with a whole 4 minutes to spare and get him a new swag. So that's his car there. Got a little campfire and really basic setup just for a quick weekend out, which is good. Righto, so we've just aired down, disconnected the sway bars. Hello. Hey, we've just aired down, just warming the patrols up, ready to go hit some tracks. Dawson's over there checking all the vitals. We've checked all the oil and all that as well, so we're nearly gonna hit the road. Stay tuned and enjoy. Also, before we came out here, I had to replace my rear bushes, but I also found that the rear trailing arms on these things are very, very weak. So, before I came out, I welded this bar along it, so hopefully it will be a lot stronger and should be sweet. We're going to try and get out to the back of the park. So there's a track over there that we can start heading our way up, and then you can go straight out to the back, which will be good. Is there? You need to go with the water instead of going straight, I reckon. So we decided to hit the tread hills first, as it was our first tracks that we were going to do, so we just gave it a go. And see, Dawes gave it all his best shot and did it all in one go. Got up. So then my turn came around. As I am on 33s, it gave me a little bit more of a challenge, so coming up the hill, and I just didn't have enough momentum because I wasn't prepared to absolutely flog it, so I gave it a good go. And then this was my second attempt halfway up the hill, and I gave it a little bit more. Got up it, and it was a good bounce. Thank God, it was a lucky bounce really, and if I didn't bounce like that, I don't think I would have got up it. So we then came into this track. It was called Brisbane Way, which was our first kind of trail track that we got to. I struggled, as I have 5-inch shocks and a 3-inch coil. My car seemed to lean over a lot coming around this rock, and it just felt really unsteady. But we got through it. The video doesn't give it much justice at all, but I felt like I could have touched the ground, but it was quite a good little challenge, really steady, getting around it, and yeah, just got my rear around it and she was good to go. So then it was Dawson's go, and he made it look so much easier, I think because he's just got his lift kit in and the springs are much stiffer, which allows the car to, you know, sit level. So he got around it quite quickly, which is really good. So then we got out of Brisbane Way. It keeps going on, but it was just a mud pit, so we cruised our way up to find another trail. We came into the next trail, which was just past main camp, and it was called Aratus Run. There was a little bit of a step up at the start, which was nice, steady if you picked the right line, then went up to the top of a hill, which had some kind of wombat holes that you just flex through, which was quite nice to see. Righto, Renee's going to give this hill a go. Get up the hill, far out, rocks everywhere. Running up the hill is good fun, holy. Whew. So keeping in mind this was Renee's, or one of Renee's first time driving the Patrol on four-wheel drive tracks. So she gave it her best go, and yeah, she did really, really well. Go, Renee! Now Dawes is coming up. Nice and steady it goes. Let's see how well his flex goes with these ruts. There's a big rock up the top there. How's that, Renee?
Easy as, actually.
So once we finished the Aratus Run, we then came down the Rum Run. It was crazy. So where Dawes is at the moment, there's a very sharp rock pointing out on your driver's side, which you had to be very careful of, because if you slid into that, you say goodbye to your doors. So Dawes did very well. He hung it really far left, which allowed the rock to stay fully clear of your body. So yeah, it was a great little track, very technical, very slow, and yeah, definitely needed that spotter to make sure you can see all the way around the car. Testing the brakes. The brakes are doing well. The tyres aren't stopping.
The other thing is, they're also like semi-new rotors, so they haven't been
Bedded in.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Well done. Righto, so we just completed the rum run then, or the Radis Rad or something, Radis Run or whatever it was, and came down rum run. And we're just coming into, I think there's a lemon something track that we're heading towards. So there's some pretty gnarly tracks out here. Like that's just vertical. That's ridiculous. So just following Dorse along, and yeah, we'll find another track to get to. Hope you're enjoying. So we can have a little giggle at this stall. I was just idling along, didn't even see this little rock. I hit it and stopped. So yeah, it was just a little mistake I had, and yeah, wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Righto, so we just had a bit of a dilemma. We got up, what was it called?
JD, wasn't it?
Jack Off Lane. So I got up it, and then Dorse was stuck at the bottom with an overheating problem, so we just bled his system, and hopefully it's all good to go. So we're heading to Love Hill at the moment, so I'll show you the view when we get up there. Righto, so we made it to Love Hill. This is absolute beautiful view. It's a bit of an overcast day, but look at how the rig's looking. Bloody brilliant. So I believe that way's, what's that over there, Leslie Dam? Leslie Dam's over there, and Warwick is in that little valley over there. So Bloody phenomenal. What do you reckon, Dawes?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all. So we've just had a drink, something to eat, and we're gonna try and head up to that mountain up there. So we're gonna find our way through the tracks and get to that Bald Hill or something, Bald Knob Hill, and yeah, once we get to there, we can then go down further, and it goes over the hill and then goes out to the back of the tracks. So yeah, we'll hit the tracks and keep going. So on the way to Bald Knob Lookout, we saw a track called Sturlo Way. This is half the track. I'm guessing Lucas changed the conditions of it, as it was green and then blue. It was highlighted change, so we gave it a good go. This hill was absolutely steep as, and so loose, so I got halfway and that was it. I gave it 3 or 4 goes, but luckily I could back out of it. And then we headed for Ben's Cracker and got to Bald Knob Lookout, which was really stunning. So flexed up on a rock there, a bit cheeky, but yeah, it looked absolutely stunning. So before we got to this track, which is called Mudhole Loop, or we went on to Logs 11, I got really stuck, and then my winch died on me, so Dawes strapped me out, and then we got further on. Just my little 33s didn't have enough clearance from the diff, and yeah, just got absolutely ruddy out. So this little track here is called Logs 11. There's a tree on the driver's side there, and it was very difficult to get around as it was so wet. We just had no traction at all. So Dawes gave it a good go, and then I gave it a very good go with my roof rack just touching the tree, and I decided to back out of that as well.
Just push it too far that way.
Not doing it?
Once we finished Log 11, we then looped back onto Loopy 31. So we decided to head back to camp to have some lunch and that. So we slowly made our way down these very slippery, slidey hills. So we just had to be very careful, because yeah, as soon as you stabbed on the brakes, you were sliding all the way down. As you can see the angle there as we were driving down this hill. springs ain't ding.
Like
I just want to make something clear. Lucas has set speed limits throughout the park. It is 20 kilometers maximum on trails, and if you're in a campground, it is maximum 5 kilometers. These rules are set for a specific reason, and it is for our safety throughout the park. So please abide by these rules and keep it safe as possible.
what way am I meant to be going?
Righto, so we're on Sunday. It's a bit miserable. It's been a bit wet, so we're just going out for a little drive. And yeah, we'll just do some tracks here and there and then pack up all our stuff and head home. It's been absolute pissing down rain like all night, so yeah, as you can probably see, there's lots of mud and everything. So testing out the cars, trying out its capabilities and everything, which is good. So yeah, and now someone stole my seat. I better go the other side. Put you off the right, doesn't it?
Can we get out and try and...
Bit slippery at the top.
Oh, it kind of kicks you off to the right and you can't get any grip. So,
Go left.
let's see how I go.
I'm probably going to go this one on the left here just because it's a little bit further so it doesn't look too much further on the belt gut.
So we're just coming down the drag strip at the moment of the Springs 4-wheel drive park. We'll be heading towards Quad X, I believe there is. Quad X, Toyota Climb and VB Gulch or something. So go have a look at them. If it's too wet, we might just have to go find something else. This is gonna be crazy. So this is the Corona, and we got halfway up it, and there's like a good old rock climb, and it's just way too slippery. So back down we go and find something else. Righto, into VB Gulch. We are heading. See how we go. Quite easy at the start, and then you work your way up. Right or left? Yeah, it is.
What is the one on the left as well?
That's the one we got to do.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, just keep going straight. There's a little curl there, and it goes up. Righto, Dawson GQ's coming up. I'm a bit puffed because that was a good climb. And I'm going to spot him on the way up, so see how he goes. Very, very slippery.
What's in front of me?
Nothing. I think you just got to give it some. It's your rear trying to climb, so go back a little bit and pop your rear up. So your front's up and over, you just got to get your rear up. There you go, and then you're going to twist up here, so you're going to go hard, yeah, left. Beautiful, and then just give it very...
I just want to say a massive sorry or apology to this section. I was quite scared for both the cars because it is very slippery and I just did not concentrate on my filming. But Dorse did slowly get up it and make his way up, so that was a positive. And then Renee makes it up, and I absolutely miss Renee's drive up the hill, which I was very, very upset about. But these things happen, and I was fully concentrated on Renee's driving with the handheld and making sure that she picked the right lines, because it is quite a tough little track. So making sure the car and her get up safely was my priority.
Now right, straight, right, yeah. Now you're going to have to just follow the track on that. So go hard, yeah, keep going wide, go wide. Now turn in. Straight. Well done. Good work. I didn't get any of that on video because I was too scared. Oh, what'd you do? I got that on video. So to Dawson's discuss, this was the last track he did for the weekend. As he came up the rocks, his car bounced right and went straight into a little rock and pierced his side wall. So I quickly got onto the tyre repair kit that I had in my car, and we used 8 plugs to bung up his side wall. So we managed to get some pressure into his tyre to get him down, but as we were going down, a little rock decided to wedge its way between the passenger rear tyre and rim. So every time it rolled back onto a specific area of the tyre, it let air out. So we decided we'd leave it in there, and we had to pump it up about 5 or 6 times to get it back to the entrance gate. We then called on some people or some friends to bring some tyres for us to get him back to Warwick, but
I want to say a massive thank you to Lucas for allowing us to use his tools and tyres if we needed it, but we didn't, which was good. And yeah, he got back to Warwick safely, and he is in the point of buying new tyres. So yeah, it was a good weekend, and if you guys haven't already, like and subscribe and comment. We'll get back to you ASAP. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the flip side.